the member to apply his or her understanding of social media to enhance an established or new social media presence. And another purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of his or her experience establishing or enhancing a social media presence. Let me find and the time is 5 to 7 minutes.
Thank you, Blaž. Our next speaker is a passionate health coach and also works at Telefonica. And today she will talk about our health effects and the effects of the current situation on our health. So please help me welcome on stage Daniela.
Reading the news in early February, I came across a new infectious disease that sounded like my favorite summer drink. Little did I know that this remote issue of a virus that had spread in China would soon be a local issue, with empty supermarket shelves and a lack of toilet paper. I soon got sucked into the news, and I was watching them with great horror. It looked like the newspapers and magazines were competing against each other and who had the brightest headline of people infected and people who died. The Johns Hopkins University soon became my go-to place for checking out the latest numbers. At some point, I got really worried, surprised, and angry. How come that this can take over my life? How come that the only thing the news are talking about is Corona? This little thing here is now become my go-to place. And thanks to the beauty of our own home, we can watch the news all over the place. Ladies and gentlemen, dear Toastmasters and guests, do you know about the health effects of the lockdown? Are you aware of the risk factors of COVID-19? Obesity, asthma, chronic diseases, not even to mention mental health. Researchers predict that the mental health effects resulting from the loss of jobs and Corona itself, such as anxiety, depression, or even suicidal, will be deep and long-term. Now, knowing all this, how come that all we hear about all day long is Corona and the numbers? How come that no one talks about how we can take care of our mental, emotional, and physical health while being locked down? These were questions that I was asking myself a couple of weeks ago. And as a health coach, I decided I want to make a contribution. Now, movement has become my secret weapon against Corona here in my home office. Every day, I make it a priority to go out 3 times a day. And for the first time ever, I managed to take 9,000 steps for 38 days in a row. I've never managed that. Well, it's a kind of a challenge I have with myself. But why is that? Because movement helps us to get from here into the body, to get into the present moment. It helps us to strengthen our immune system, to better manage stress, and to stay positive. Now, what better way to help others and make an impact than through social media? Now, my social media presence at this point, a couple of weeks ago was, well, I mean, it was not so great. You know, I have a personal page and I did some posts here and then, but there wasn't really consistency. So I made a plan. I decided to do a virtual group workout. And I promised to myself that every week on Wednesday at 6 p.m. till the end of this month, I will run this group workout on Facebook. And I will gather as many people as I can for self-care. Because I had a theme and I called it Self-Care Wednesday. Because I want people to take care of themselves during this 1 hour, during this 45 minutes. Because this is so important. Now, I sat down and I made a plan. I developed a social strategy on when to post, where to post. I changed my branding and I put myself out there. Now I've done a couple of sessions on this already and I am loving it. I love spreading positive energy. I love getting our heart bumping and to work out to some nice music. And I have to say that even though I've had a few people only participating, numbers are increasing, I really enjoyed this. And I really enjoy the feedback from people because it helps them to feel better. You know, just for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, forget about Corona, just be in the present moment and just do something for yourself. Because we are all in this together. And tomorrow I even have a special guest. Dear Leonor will actually be joining and we'll be talking about her 5 tips of how to do goal setting because I think this is especially important now during Corona time. So thanks so much for joining. So, if you'd ask me, have I managed to build a social media presence successfully? Well, if you look at the numbers, I would say no, because, but if you look at the impact I've made, then it's a clear yes. Because to me, what matters most is to make a positive impact to people. And if it's just one person, think about this. Lighthouses don't go running over the island to save boats. They just stand there shining. And that's what I want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to take care of yourself. There won't be any time like this in the future. So use it wisely and do what you want to do. Focus on it and not get sucked in by Corona. So tomorrow, if you're tempted between going for a walk or watching your favorite series on Netflix or eating a croissant or having a piece of fruit, think about it. The choice you're about to make is not about tomorrow. It's about the week after and the week after that and the week after that. It's about our future. COVID-19 can be a threat or an opportunity for growth and personal development. The choice is yours. Thank you.